Hey everyone, how are you? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Dorsak. I'm Fox's mom who is 5 months old literally today, and I'm doing motherhood and lifestyle videos. Today I thought I'd share with you everything that I believe is essential for the newborn stage. I researched every single item that we either purchased or we put on our registry and received as a gift. There was a lot of thought that was put into whatever you're gonna see today, and even things that didn't end up working for us, I did research a lot about, but you never really know what's gonna work for you or your baby. Take this video as an idea, as an example, as another source of information, and yeah, maybe we'll be on the same headspace and you love everything that I love, or we'll be totally opposite, you know, who knows. But let's face it, babies don't really need much. They only need you. They need to eat, they need to poop, so maybe diapers. They need warmth, so maybe some blankets, but other than that, that's all they need. They need your presence and love, and that's it. So whether you're pregnant and researching for the things that you might need, or already welcomed the little one to the world and just curious to see what other mamas out there liked and used to make their life easier, this is the video for you. I really truly believe that when the babies are more comfortable, your life is way easier. And yeah, so if you're curious, just keep on watching. So I'm going to start with what I believe is the most essential to the least essential, if it makes any sense. So the first thing is the only item that we didn't purchase in advance because we had no idea that we need that for our son is vitamin D. And literally no one told me I need to buy vitamin D for Fox. The first time we heard about it was in our first pediatrician appointment, and she basically informed me that vitamin D is the only thing that babies cannot get from milk, like breastfeeding milk and formula. So she recommended this one, and after research at home, I really came to the conclusion that it's really good. And actually, most of us are vitamin D deficient, so we probably all need to take vitamin D. But yeah, just so you know, everything is linked down below. So if you are interested in any of those, check the links after watching the video. Now, the second thing is pretty obvious: diapers and wipes. You should have diapers and wipes. It's pretty essential, and you really need to think what's gonna work with your lifestyle. We personally prefer cloth diapers for many reasons, and I'm sure I'm gonna make a whole video just about cloth diapers, our system, and everything that we do. And it's really not hard for us. I love it. It's one of the things that I'm so happy that I went for. But obviously do whatever suits your lifestyle and your family, and yeah, you just need diapers and wipes. So next thing on my list is Swaddles. And I mean, you need quite a lot of Swaddles because it just helps the baby to sleep a lot better. For us, I personally thought that we would use the ones with the Velcro and the zippers, but we ended up loving the traditional Swaddles, just like the blanket type. And this is like one of my favorite. The Solely baby one is super soft and stretchy, and it's just really nice. It looks really good when you're done as well, so it's just an extra plus. Basically, you need something to make sure they won't wake up from their reflex. So basically when they are born, they still have the reflex of like moving their hands really quickly and they can't control it. So basically the Swaddle keep their arms really intact, and I actually made a video about it, so I'm going to link it up in the corner. So the next thing that I have on my list is either a bassinet or a pack and play. And basically the first 3 months, I'd say, is when they're very fragile and you really need to make sure they're protected from you because it's really not safe for us to sleep next to them. So either choose a pack and play for something that's more portable and, you know, something that kind of grows with your baby and can also be used for playtime, or go with a bassinet. That's something that you'll use only for the first 3 months, and then probably you need to go and transfer the baby either to a crib or a bigger kind of space to sleep because they're gonna be probably too small for the bassinet. And yeah, move on to the next thing. Okay, so the next thing is some sort of bath support. So we have 2 items that we got. One was from the registry, which I thought will work better for us, and the second one we bought after Fox arrived, and we realized the first option didn't really work for us at that moment. So it's just a matter of whatever is working for you. We personally have, let me just bring these. Okay, so this is the OXO, and the reason that we love this one more than the original one that we got is because with this one you use way less water and and it's just less stressful for your baby. But whatever works for you. But I'm going to show you the other one that we got just in case. This is the Angel Care Baby Back Support. We actually use it now, but in the newborn stage we only used that one. Definitely it was better for us, but again, whatever works for you. Okay, so the next item is something that I'm very passionate about because I thought I'm definitely not gonna use it, and I didn't really get the hype around the products, but when I used it I just was blown away by how amazing it is. The Nose Sucker and the Nose Picker by Frida. This thing is incredible. Both of them are incredible. I don't hear about the picker that often, but I really feel like you must have, whoa, what happened to the sun? I do feel like you must have both of them together. They work so well together, and you just have to have these two. I use them at least twice a day still. So what I usually do is whenever he's out of the shower, usually is when he had really runny nose, just because of the water and everything, the steam, and I just like suck everything out, and usually most of it is just stuck here and you wash it all the time. Now it's like still wet from the morning, but then I go in with the picker and pull out everything that I wasn't able to suck. Now I know it sounds crazy if you never used it before, but believe me, you will thank me. It's the best thing ever. You have to try it, and I just can't explain until you try it. You just have to believe me and buy it. That's it. Now the next thing on my list is basically burp cloths, and I have them all here. We use so many of them. I mean, like, especially during the newborn stage, just need something to always, you know, wipe something, so that's very, very handy. Okay, so the next thing is a white noise machine or a shusher. We actually got two, and I know it's excessive, but let me tell you, I'm happy that we have two. You only need one though, but I'm gonna explain why we have two. So basically we have the hatch one, which I'm sure if you've seen other videos you've heard about that. It's really, really nice. It's not only pretty, it's also have like a lot of variations of the noises it can make. It's a really good sound machine. I feel like if I had to choose one, I would probably go just with that. But when he was a newborn, we had a lot of like doctor's appointment and we were sitting downstairs a lot, so we always keep that in our room. So we decided to buy another one, which is more portable one, which we can take if we need to go somewhere, or again, sitting not in our room. We could potentially just take that, but we wanted something that's gonna be smaller, that we can just put in the bag, or you know, attach to the stroller or the car seat or whatever it is. So we bought another one. I found this on Amazon. Again, everything will be linked down below. Basically, when the baby is inside your belly, they hear all these noises, some sort of a white noise all the time, so they are used to that. And when you put something like that on the background, especially when you're trying to put them down to sleep, it helps them. It reminds them of the feeling of being inside the womb, and we want that when they're newborn, so I found it really helpful. Now on to the next must-have is the zipper onesie, and I really see why the zipper one makes your life easier. Some will say when you're tired during the night it's harder to, you know, do the buttons, but basically there's no night and day when you have a newborn. You're tired all the time, and having a zipper is just really easy. With the button ones, I found myself multiple times just button everything and realize that it's off by one, and it's just like opening up again, and you know the feeling. With a zipper there are no mistakes. It's really quick, it's really fast, and I would also recommend buying the ones with the built-in mittens like this one. Basically in the sleeve you have this like pocket that you can flip on their hands, and it becomes a mitten, and it's just perfect. Most of the ones that I bought for him are with this like foodie, so if you can find the one with foodies and mittens, it will make your life even easier because you won't need to put socks or separate mittens, which I hate. It's the most convenient and easy thing, so do yourself a favor. Onesies. Next item is also kind of big, so I'm gonna show a b-roll of it, and it's the Love Every Play Gym. You don't need specifically Love Every Play Gym, but you do need some sort of play gym, a mat that the baby can practice tummy time and back time. I personally love the Love Every items, especially the gym. The kits are super cool and make your life so much easier, but the play gym we just use all the time. Ever since he was born, I feel like when he was a week old and we started tummy time for the first time, it was just always there for us. We always use it. Now he's 5 months old and we still use it daily. Still enjoys it every single day, a few times a day. And I just love this product. I can't recommend it enough. Now the next thing is a bouncer. We use the Baby Bjorn one. We use it every day, a few times a day. We started using it when he was maybe 2 weeks old, 3 weeks old, I don't remember. Pretty early on, so maybe not in the first 2 weeks. He really loves it. We use it daily. I really think that even investing in one like the Baby Bjorn, which is pretty on the expensive side, is worth it because you will for sure get the money's worth. Some people prefer the swings. We never had a swing, so I don't know. We really love the bouncer, and basically our plan was to just test the bouncer out and see if we feel like we do need a swing as well. And we ended up loving the bouncer so much, we didn't really see a need for another like similar sort of item. So yeah, do your research. We personally really love that bouncer, and yeah, that's another item that will make your life way easier. Now the next item that I believe is really important for the newborn stage and pretty much for the baby stage is the carrier. And whatever carrier works for you or you think is gonna work for you, you probably need to have at least one. Our favorite one is the Baby Bjorn, but in the newborn stage, to be honest, I preferred the softer ones like the Solly Baby one, and I use it almost every day. It's so nice to wear your child. You can do whatever you want while holding your baby. It's just genius. It's amazing. It's, you know, it's just a win-win situation because your baby is comfortable, you're free to do whatever, and I don't know, I just really love carrying and wearing my baby. Okay, so we do have a few more, so I'm going to try to do it faster. The next thing is a lounger. I would highly recommend buying a lounger just because we use it on the daily, and especially when he was a newborn, he was on it all the time. It's some sort of like a pillow that has this dent in the middle, and when you put the baby on it, it's kind of like snugs them. We personally chose to buy the Snuggle Me Organic because obviously everything is organic cotton, and also I like the shape of it, that it's like more snug. I felt like he was comfortable, so yeah, I would highly recommend it. And again, I love it so much that we actually have the toddler size as well, which we're probably gonna upgrade to when he will be too big for this one, but not yet. We do have like a few more months. The next thing on my list is changing pad. We personally bought the Gather one. We actually have two of them, one here on the changing basket, which is nice to have but definitely not necessary, and another one in the caddy that we take everywhere else. Basically all you need is just some sort of a waterproof surface that you can change diapers on, and you won't make a total mess everywhere else. We personally really love the Gather one because aesthetically it's very nice and it's very easy to clean, but whatever you find doesn't really matter. You just need something to change your baby on. The next item is nursing pillows, and I do have two, so I'm going to show you both of them. My Best Friend one and the Snuggle Me Organic one. And I originally bought the Snuggle Me Organic again because it's pretty, it's organic cotton, and I just really love the company. But to be honest, it wasn't as comfortable for me for the newborn stage. We do use it now a lot. I was still really big. It didn't really fit my belly. I feel like if you're a more petite mom, it might fit you well. I didn't end up using it, so I searched for something else because again, I needed that support. And after research, I found this My Best Friend, I think it's called, and it was My Best Friend actually. Was super supportive. I felt super comfortable. You basically buckle this thing up and it doesn't move anywhere, which was the biggest problem with the Snuggle Me Organic one. There are plenty on the market. Just find whatever works for you. Okay, we're almost done. Bear with me. The next thing is a counter drying rack. So this specific one called the Boone Grass, and we got the smaller square one. Basically I use it every time I wash the pacifiers or use any of the bottles or anything that I use for pumping. Anything like that, I basically put it on here, and it dries super quickly, and I don't need to put towels everywhere to dry everything out. It's like clean looking and very unnoticeable, so I really love that. I'm sure there are other products out there. I just really love the way that this one looked, and we went for it, and I really love it. We use it all the time, so it's something that I think will make your life a little bit easier. The next thing is something that I'm actually sitting on right now, and it's a rocker. A rocker. I am obsessed with this one. Not only it's so gorgeous, but it's so comfortable. I love sitting on it. Even when Fox is playing like on the floor, sometimes I will be here working, or obviously nurse him here all the time. It's just super convenient. He loves the rocking motion, and I love it too, and we just have a good time here. It's just a great place to be, but having something with a motion like the rocking motion really helps to soothe them, so I would highly recommend buying one. So the next thing is the bottle box. Now, I didn't hear about it before, and the only reason why I found out about it is because I did our registry on Babylist, and so they offer like a tryout box with all the most commonly used bottles, and I thought it's genius because you don't really know what your baby gonna like, and you know, having one of each most commonly used bottles in the house just to try out and see what your baby likes is genius. And actually Fox liked one bottle in like the first month, and then a different bottle in the second month, and now he loves a completely different one. So having all the options, I feel like is so nice to have. So I would highly recommend buying that box instead of like just investing in one type of bottle, because you never know if your baby is gonna like that bottle. So don't waste your money, buy that box. And yeah, another thing is pacifier. Some people hate it and some people love it. Some people believe you should give it to your baby, some people say you shouldn't, so it really depends. But we don't mind giving him pacifiers. He personally loved the bibs one, and I was so happy because they are so pretty. I would say it's not that expensive to just have at home one or two, you know, just in case. Now the last thing is a controversial one, because some people say it's definitely not necessary, but I say it definitely is necessary, is the wipe warmer. Let me bring it. So when I was in your position looking for this type of videos, I saw everyone basically saying that you shouldn't buy a wipe warmer. It's necessary if you're living in a cooler weather and it's cold outside, it's cold in the house. Probably if you live in Hawaii or more of an exotic type of warm place or the desert, you probably maybe won't need it. But for us, we live in Cleveland. He was born in January, which was cold, so cold, and having a wipe warmer was a lifesaver. Having a really cold, when it's cold outside, wipe against their body, I wouldn't want that. Would you want that? Probably not. So why to do it to your newborn when they're super fragile and sensitive? So a wipe warmer, I believe, is really necessary. So that's it. I think I mentioned everything that I wanted to share with you, everything that I really believe will make your life so much easier during the newborn stage, which is tough, so you need all the help. Yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video and found it useful, and that's about it for this one. If you did like it, don't forget to hit the like button and consider subscribing to my channel. I would love to see you again in the future, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!